Let's teach you how to crochet a Luwei flower. The yarns we need are light yellow, green, and white. A 2mm hook. Let's start by crocheting the petals. For the petals, begin with 8 chain stitches. 8 chain stitches, count from the second one. Then crochet back to single crochets to have double crochets. Let's start crocheting the chain stitch. Hold the yarn with your palm facing up, then wrap it around your index finger. Then press the yarn down. Press it down and insert the hook from below. Then yarn over. Crochet 8 chain stitches. Here is another demo of chain stitch. Now I will demo how to crochet a chain stitch. Here, use a chain stitch as the foundation chain. First, make a chain stitch as the foundation chain. If you are going to make single crochet, next, 1 chain stitch as the foundation chain is enough. If you need to make a half double crochet, you need to make 2 chain stitches as the foundation chain. For a double crochet, make 3 chain stitches as the foundation chain. 3 chain stitches as the foundation chain, and so on. The taller the stitch, the more chain stitches you need for the foundation chain. Three chain stitches are the foundation chain for a double crochet. A double crochet requires a yarn over. Insert the hook into the stitch and bring the yarn over. There are 3 loops on the hook. Pull the yarn through the first 2 loops. Then pull the yarn through the last 2 loops. A double crochet height requires 2 yarn overs. So you need to make 3 chain stitches as the foundation chain. Remove 3 chain stitches. Change to 2 chain stitches. This is the foundation chain for a half double crochet. Yarn over. Insert the hook into the stitch. Bring the yarn out of the stitch. There are 3 loops on the hook. Pull the yarn through all 3 loops. Pull through all 3 loops at once. A half double crochet is shorter than a double crochet, but taller than a single crochet. So you need to make 2 chain stitches as the foundation chain. Now remove the loop and make a single crochet. A single crochet only needs 1 chain stitch as the foundation chain. Make 1 chain stitch. Let's get back. For 8 chain stitches, yarn over. Pull through. This is 1, yarn over and pull through. This is 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now we've finished the 8 chain stitches. Crochet back from 2. This is the first stitch. This is the second stitch, first and second. Now insert into the second stitch. Crochet 2 single crochets. Here is another demo of single crochet. For a single crochet, bring the hook to the middle. Do not yarn over. Insert the hook into the stitch. Bring the yarn through with the hook. There are 2 loops on the hook. Pull the yarn through both loops. This is how to make a single crochet. Let's get back. Yarn over and pull through. Then crochet the stitch. Place a marker at the first stitch. Here is another demo of where to place a marker. When making single crochet, have double crochet and double crochet. They all form a V-shaped stitch when viewed from the side. The first stitch after the foundation chain is the first stitch of the round. If you can't find this stitch, place a marker after making the first stitch. Place a marker at the first stitch. Where to place the marker? Where to place the marker? The V-shaped stitch when viewed from the side. When crocheting, go through the entire V-shaped stitch. When placing the marker, also go through the entire V-shaped stitch. The V-shaped stitch when viewed from the side. Place the marker by going through the entire V-shaped stitch. Next time, use the first stitch. Insert at the marker position. This is how to find the first stitch and place a marker. You might wonder, after making the first stitch and forming the V-shape, there is actually another V-shape in front. Why is the first stitch the one with the marker, and not the previous V-shape? Before making the first single crochet, make a foundation chain first. The foundation chain is not counted in the total stitch count. The foundation chain and the slip stitch at the end of each round are not counted. At the end of each round, make a slip stitch. Then, for the second round, make a foundation chain. These 2 stitches are not counted. Start counting stitches from the first stitch after the foundation chain. So place the marker at the first stitch, and not at the V-shape from the slip stitch. Let's get back. Crochet 2 single crochets. This is 1 single crochet. Continue crocheting in the next stitch. 2 single crochets. Now crochet 2 half double crochets. For half double crochet, yarn over once. Then insert the hook and yarn over. Pull through all at once. This is half double crochet. Now crochet another half double crochet. Pull through. Now crochet a double crochet. For a double crochet, yarn over once. Then insert the hook and yarn over. Now there are 3 loops on the hook. Then yarn over twice and pull through 2 loops at a time. Pull through twice. This is a double crochet. Now crochet another double crochet. Now, it's finished. There's another stitch. In this stitch, crochet 3 double crochets, 3 chain stitches, then slip stitch. Here is another demo of split stitch. In this episode, we will learn how to make a slip stitch. Using the magic ring to start the piece. At the end of each round, make a slip stitch to join the last stitch to the first stitch. To connect the whole piece into a ring. After completing the stitch count for the first round. Now, let's make a slip stitch. First, find the first stitch of this round. The first stitch is marked with a stitch marker. This is the first stitch. To make a slip stitch, draw the loop to the middle of the hook. Use your right index finger to hold the loop. Insert the hook into the first stitch. Pass through the first stitch at the marked spot. When making a slip stitch, go through the V-shaped stitch. Penetrate the V-shaped stitch. Bring the yarn with the hook. Pull the yarn out through the first stitch. After pulling out, there are 2 loops on the hook. Bring the second loop onto the hook. Pull it through the original loop on the hook. Tighten the loop by repeatedly pulling. The slip stitch is completed. Connect the last stitch to the first stitch to form a circle. This is a slip stitch. Let's get back. Now crochet 3 chain stitches, 3 double crochets. Now let's continue crocheting. Wrap around one more time. In this stitch, crochet 3 double crochets. Three double crochets. Now crochet 3 chain stitches. 1, 2, 3. Again, in this same stitch. Slip stitch here. Now pull the yarn through. Then crochet 3 chain stitches. 1, 2, 3. Now do 3 double crochets in the same stitch. Crochet 3 double crochets here. Yarn over. Pull through. Pull through 2 loops at a time. Two done. Now crochet 1 more. This will form the paddle shape. Then tighten the yarn tail. Tighten it. Now there are no gaps. Now for the other half, 2 double crochets. To have double crochets, 2 single crochets, then slip stitch with the first stitch. Now crochet 2 double crochets. The insertion point is between this yarn and that yarn. Between this yarn and this yarn. Insert the hook here. This is 1 double crochet. Crochet 1 double crochet. Insert the hook between these 2 yarns. Yarn over and pull through 2. Then crochet to half double crochets. Hide the yarn a bit. Hide it at the back. For half double crochet, yarn over once. Then pull through all loops at once. Now crochet 1 more half double crochet. Yarn over. Cut the yarn. Pull it through. Then crochet 2 single crochets. Two single crochets each. After crocheting, make a slip stitch to the first stitch. Then remove the marker. Make a slip stitch, then crochet 1 more stitch. Lock the yarn. Then cut the yarn. Now 1 petal of the flower is done. Pull the yarn a bit tighter. 1 petal is finished. Crochet 9 petals like this. To save time, I have already crocheted 8 petals. Three, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 petals. Then use yellow yarn to link them together. From the bottom here, Tie these two yarn ends together. Adjust the shape a bit. Pull all the yarn to the bottom. Then tie it again. Tie another circle. Tie it tighter. The yarn end is a bit long. Fix the shape. Fix the shape, then tie the yarn at the back. Tie them together. For the second round, tie it tighter. Tie it again. Then cut the yarn. After cutting the yarn, tie the yarn end again. Now, it's secure. Use glue to stick the yarn end. Let it dry. After gluing the yarn end, sew the flower center with a white yarn. Use white yarn for the stitching. Insert the needle from below. When sewing the flower center, overlap the petals and stitch through. Pass through it. This is slightly shorter. Pass through it. Sew through each of them sequentially. Sew the 9 petals together like this. After sewing the flower center, it should look like this. Tie the yarn ends on the back. Cut the yarn. Now make another flower center. Use white yarn again. Measure the length of the petal. The flower center doesn't need too much yarn. Just make it look balanced. Now tie this. Tie it again. After tying it securely, insert it from here. Pull the yarn end through. Pull this yarn end through here. Tie these two yarn ends together. Tie the second round tighter. Tie one more round. Then cut the yarn. If the flower center seems too long, you can shorten it a little. The petals are done now. Now start working on the flower stem. After finishing the stem, we can start assembling. Now this is the front. And this is the back. Flip it over. Flip the flower over too. Find one petal from this side. Tie the yarn over here. Crochet from here. Tie the two yarn ends together. Don't tie the first round too tight. Tie the second round tighter. Then cut the short yarn. After cutting the yarn, take the yarn end. Glue it again. This prevents the yarn from unraveling. Glue all the yarn ends. The flower is now assembled.